Kim and Paulo celebrate Valentine's Day early as Paulo publicly declares Kim's worth before everyone. Hi there, welcome to Celeb Buzz, the hotspot for everything celebrity. From red carpet reveals to behind the scenes drama, we've got the buzz you crave. If you love staying in the loop, hit subscribe, tap that bell, and share the love with your friends. Let's dive into today's celeb scoop. Valentine's Day may still be days away on the calendar, but for Kim Chiu and Paulo Avelino, love didn't wait. Fans were left stunned and deeply moved after the couple was seen celebrating early in a way that felt both intimate and boldly public. What truly sent hearts racing wasn't the timing, the setting, or even the romance itself, but Paulo's unexpected move, a public declaration that many are calling one of the most sincere acknowledgments of Kim's worth he has ever made. It didn't look rehearsed. It didn't feel strategic. And that's exactly why it hit so hard. Those present described the moment as warm and emotionally charged rather than flashy. There were no over-the-top theatrics, no obvious attempt to trend. Instead, Paulo spoke with a calm certainty that caught everyone's attention. When he talked about Kim, it wasn't in vague compliments or playful remarks, it was with depth, respect, and unmistakable pride. Fans who later heard about the exchange said it sounded less like a celebrity statement and more like a man standing firmly beside the woman he values. For a couple that has long been scrutinized from every angle, this moment felt different. Paulo Avelino has always been known as someone careful with words, especially in public. He doesn't overshare, doesn't romanticize for attention, and rarely makes declarations unless he means them. That's why his words about Kim, spoken openly, confidently, and without hesitation, immediately stood out. Those who caught wind of what he said described it as a clear affirmation of Kim not just as his partner, but as a woman whose value he wanted acknowledged by everyone in the room. Kim's reaction said just as much. She didn't look surprised in a dramatic way. She looked moved, grounded, emotional in the quiet sense. Fans noticed the way she carried herself afterward. Soft smiles, slightly teary eyes, and a calm that suggested she felt seen and protected. For someone who has spent much of her life under public judgment, that kind of validation, especially from someone like Paulo, carried weight. Social media quickly filled with emotional responses. He didn't just say he loves her. He honored her, one fan wrote. This is the kind of Valentine energy that matters, another commented. Paulo speaking Kim's worth out loud is everything, a post read as it gained thousands of likes. What made the early Valentine's celebration even more meaningful was its timing. Kim and Paulo have been navigating intense public attention, constant speculation, and endless narratives created around them. In choosing to celebrate love early, and in choosing to do so with honesty rather than spectacle, they seem to be sending a quiet message. Their relationship doesn't operate on pressure or expectation. It moves on intention. Observers also pointed out how this moment reflects a clear evolution in their relationship. Gone are the guarded interactions and careful distance. What's emerging instead is a partnership rooted in reassurance, alignment, and shared confidence. Paulo's declaration wasn't about proving anything to fans. It was about standing up for Kim in a room full of people and making it clear where he stands. And that, fans say, is what real love looks like. As Valentine's Day approaches, many are already calling this early celebration more powerful than any bouquet or viral post. Because flowers fade, chocolates disappear, but words spoken with conviction, especially in public, linger. Whether Kim and Paulo choose to share more moments like this or retreat back into privacy, one thing is certain, this early Valentine's celebration marked a turning point. Not because of romance alone, but because of respect. Because Paulo didn't just celebrate love, he celebrated Kim. And for fans watching, that was everything. That's the latest from Celeb Buzz. If you enjoyed the scoop, smash that like button, subscribe for more star-studded updates, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Share this video with your fellow celeb fans, and we'll see you in the next buzz.